You are not waiting for a text. You are waiting for permission to finally be okay. It is 2 in the morning, and your phone glows as you check their status once again. You aren't expecting a message, but you still need to know they are still out there. Lying there, you rehearse the conversations you wish you had, scripting lines they will never say.
This mental loop keeps you stuck, masking a truth that most people try to dance around.
Real closure was never going to come from them. It was never intended to be their gift. Whether it was a short fling or a years-long relationship, the search for explanations is exhausting. You hope for peace, but research shows that even the perfect apology rarely provides expected relief. If they sat down and said everything you wanted to hear, the pain would still remain. The harder path is creating your own resolution, but it is the only one that delivers. Try writing down exactly what you need them to say, being as specific as possible. Read those words back and ask if you can give that validation to yourself instead. Tell yourself that you are enough and what happened was not your fault to carry. Their silence might feel like a sting, but it is actually a definitive answer all alone.
Radical acceptance means acknowledging the situation, even if it is not the outcome you once desired.
You were never going to get what you needed from someone who couldn't provide it then.
While you let that truth settle, remember that buried feelings always find a way to resurface.
Unprocessed emotions harden into anxiety, resentment, and patterns that follow you into the future. Unprocessed emotions harden into anxiety, resentment, and patterns that follow you into the future. Crying is not a sign of weakness. It is your body's natural way of releasing stress. While your mind is still catching up, your physical system is already trying to process reality.
If you need to move your body or scream until you are gasping, then do it.
There is a meaningful distinction between wallowing in pain and actively processing your grief. Wallowing is passive, but research from the University of Missouri suggests a more effective approach. The transcription is a single line of spoken text, delivered by a male narrator with a calm, authoritative tone and measured pace. Time alone is an incomplete ingredient. The real question is what you do during those hours. Shifting to active recovery compresses the timeline of your healing in ways you wouldn't believe. Small rituals signal to your brain that a concrete change has finally occurred in your life. Without a line in the sand, the breakup remains a vague, shapeless wound with no edges. Sit down and write an unsent letter, pouring out every ugly, unedited thought onto the page. Then, destroy it safely to tell your brain that this specific chapter is officially closing.
Next comes the phone purge, which is far more significant than simply unfollowing an account.
Delete the photos and clear the old texts to remove the constant reminders of the past. Do not do this alone at midnight. Instead, turn it into a beginning with a friend. Write a letter to your future self, detailing how you feel and what you hope for. In 6 months, you will see how this painful ending was just one paragraph in your story. You still have power over your own body and the choices you make every single day. Try a body scan tonight noticing where you hold tension in your jaw, chest, or shoulders. Give yourself permission to soften and release the grief you have been carrying physically.
This small act of physical reassurance provides more healing than you might ever expect.